What's going on, y'all? I'm allowing some of you guys to come on in. If you have not, make sure you like the video. Make sure you share the video, okay? I'm allowing a couple of y'all to come in a little bit. You know what I mean? I'm taking a page from Terrence's book. I'm allowing a couple of y'all to come in first before we start talking about this, okay? As you guys see in the comment, well, not in the comment, but in the title, we're talking about Porsha Williams and Florida Evans. I'm sorry, not Florida Evans. Simon. We're talking about them two, and as well as Shamea Morton. Okay, Shamea Morton. It was put out there that Shamea Morton was the one who hooked Porsha and Simon up, and not to mention Simon has also put his mansion up for sale on the market for $5 million, if I'm not mistaken. Right now, I'm looking for the article because I know they put an article out. There it is. They put the article out on JasmineBrand.com about him selling his mansion or whatnot. Okay, so yes, indeed. All right. Now, before we get into anything, as I allow everybody to join the live or whatever, be sure to tune in to the prelude tonight with Jamar and myself. We'll be interviewing Quan, the poet from Chasing LA. Okay. We'll be getting to some things with him, including the colorism remarks that everybody has been holding him under fire for. We'll be talking about all of that tonight on the prelude. Friday night, um, Boys Night Out will be returning. Jamar won't be in attendance because he'll be out of town. But however, we will be joined by special guest Stingy Curry. He has his own YouTube channel, and I know he does a panel with some. I don't know if you know him, but he does a panel with this guy from Instagram that I follow by the name of the King of Shade, or whatnot. I know he does a panel with him and a couple of other people. So he'll be joining us Friday night and all of that. So he'll be joining me, Josiah, Maddie, and Terrence Friday night on Boys Night Out. Okay. So if y'all ready for the tea and the gags that I'm about to give y'all, because I haven't given y'all any gags in so long. It's been over a week since I've gagged you guys. You guys know what's been going on with me, but I'm slowly but surely, gradually coming back into myself and giving y'all these videos and giving y'all what y'all need. So if y'all ready to be gagged, ready to laugh, ready for all of that, please leave a thumbs up in the chat, because when y'all leave those thumbs ups in the chat, that really gets me up and ready to rumble and everything else. Okay, so if you ready for this show, if you ready for everything to pop off up in here, be sure to leave a thumbs up in the chat. It's 37 y'all in here right now, so I expect more than just 5 thumbs ups in the chat. Leave a thumbs up in the chat if y'all ready for this or whatnot. Because I have a lot to say. Oh my god. I see y'all leaving them thumbs ups in that chat. Okay. Mm-hmm. There's 40 of y'all in here. I expect to see more than the thumbs ups that I'm seeing. Okay. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Okay. I'm gonna give y'all maybe another 2 minutes before I start. If you're on your phone, LB, you can just go to your emojis and do it. But if not, it's okay. Yes, indeed. 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 Okay, and also I did see the super trailer to the Real Housewives of Potomac. Um as ready as I am for this season to come, so I can review it. I'm not ready for the fans. That's most definitely what I'm not ready for. I'm not ready to see them. Period. Okay, I'm not ready for the comment section to be in shambles or nothing like that. I ain't ready for that. Okay. Okay. Somebody said something about buffering. So if my connection is bad, please tell me now before I before I start, because I'm about to start in a minute. So if my connection is bad, let me know now. Or if it's okay on your end, let me know. Because someone said it's buffering. So please let me know if you guys are having trouble hearing me at this moment. Okay, Kendra. Some of the people are saying that most of the people are saying that it's okay and that it's clear that they can hear me. So you probably got to exit out and come back. Okay. So um, let's see. Are y'all ready to discuss? It's 50 of y'all in here, so I guess I can go ahead and get it started. I was gonna wait till 100 of y'all got in here, but I don't want to be dragging this shit. If I get 100, I just get 100. If I don't, I don't. Okay, it is what it is. Give me 1 second though. All right, I'm about to get it started. Okay, here we go. Here we go. As a matter of fact, let me change my hat. I'll be right back. Okay, without any further ado, I've stalled long enough. It's time for me to get this thing rolling and get this thing started, okay? First of all, good morning good afternoon at this point to everybody that's tuned in this on lunch because it's lunchtime. So everybody that's tuned in right now for lunch, I thank you guys for tuning in. I thank you guys for waiting on me. I'm thanking you guys for being very patient with me, as I've said before. I apologize for not posting for the last 5 days, but I had to take a break with everything that's going on around me, everything that's happening. I know that I'm grieving. My uncle died last week, so I'm still in mourning, but I'm back, okay? And I'm trying to get back to what you know me to do, okay? And that's entertain. Entertain, 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 okay? So, with that being said, we're going to get into some things right quick. So first off, we're gonna talk about Porsha, Simon, and Shamea. Okay. Now apparently Shamea was the matchmaker that put Simon and Porsha together, and I think that that is completely absurd. I think that that's completely fucked up, and I think that that's completely fake as hell. That's the first thing that I want to say because not only was Porsha hanging out with Fallon, but Shamea was also hanging out with Fallon. And I think that that is completely messed up. How y'all gonna hang out with this girl, regardless of the fact that y'all aren't close friends? But how y'all gonna hang out with this girl like that, and then y'all plotting to hook Portia up with her husband? I'm trying to understand it. I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to understand how that's a good idea. I'm trying to understand what makes this right. Like, it's just I like that shit is not cool. And I've always liked Shamia, even though I don't like Portia like that. I've always always liked Shamea. I've always seen it for Shamea. Always. But I just feel like it's crazy because just like somebody just said in the comment section, Shamea was the main one saying that Marlo was trying to fuck her husband and trying to condemn Marlo for trying to fuck her husband, but you sitting up here hooking up your friend with somebody else's husband. And not only did you say that, did you not say that Phaedra was trying to get with your ex-husband while you were with Seth? Like, the contradictions and the hypocrisy is just real to me. But I see why you and Porsha are friends, because both of y'all are hypocrites and major contradictions. Because I don't understand how the hell y'all think that that's cool. But like I always say, trash of a feather is always gonna stank together. Always. That's always gonna be the point here. Like I can't even believe that. I couldn't even believe it. And the sad part is we did not have to know that Shamea was the one that hooked Porsha and Simon up, but Porsha just had to let it be known that Shamea was the one who set them the fuck up. She had to let it be known. She had to throw her ass under the bus like she always do. She threw Shamea under the bus in the public and let everybody know, okay, bitch, I'm not gonna take this by myself. My best friend Shamea was the one who hooked us up and all of this other stuff. So I ain't got time for the bullshit. I'm just gonna put her ass on blast right now, and I'm gonna let them know that she ain't innocent in this shit. She put me with this nigga, and that's just that on that. As she always does, always throwing this little girl under the bus. Always throwing her under the bus. And Shamea can't even see it. Stay throwing her under the bus. Stay doing it. Stay throwing her under the bus. Just stupid. Just stupid. I just can't. Just straight throwing her under the bus. As usual. And now everybody looking at Shamea like she's stupid. She is stupid now for being a lapdog. Now that she is very stupid. She is. But it's like, girl, what are you thinking? And why do you think that this is cool to be doing? I'm personally trying to understand. I'm trying to understand this, but I think it's nothing for me to understand. And it's nothing for me to try to figure out because, like, Shamit is the African connection. I just think that that's messed up. If you married and you trying and you hook your friend up with somebody else's husband, I think that that's disgusting. Very disgusting. Disgusting. I don't know, and it's ridiculous. Now I do know that the Housewives of Atlanta, their pickup letters are being drafted. They were being drafted the other day from what I read. Their pickup letters were drafted. And if you don't know what pickup letters are the letters that the cast get if they are returning to the show or if there is any interest of them returning to the show. And that's the biggest question. Is Porsha coming back to the show? Are they gonna bring Fallon on the show? Now from what I was told, Andy did say that the love story between Porsha and Simon would be on film. That's what Andy said. But with everything that's going on with Fallon being in the mix, if we want a better season than we just had, you know what I'm saying? Y'all need to bring Fallon into the picture. You know what I mean? Like, y'all got to bring Fallon back because it would make no sense for her not to be there while Porsha is sitting up here living her life like it's golden with her husband. So I would think that that would be a missed opportunity if you don't bring Fallon back. Now, I was one of the ones who really did not see it for Fallon. I didn't understand why anybody thought that Fallon deserved a peach or anything like that. But at this point, if she ain't gonna have no peach, she need to be upgraded to a friend of. That's what I think. I think that that's just what it is. I think if Simon gonna be on the show, I think that Fallon should be back. because they're going through a divorce. Porsha is engaged to him. That's good TV. You know what I mean? So I don't know. But knowing Porsha and knowing how she's so ready to try to make sure that her image is clean and all of this other stuff, she would probably try to quit the show before we even start filming. She would probably try to quit the show. She'll probably try to block Fallon from even being on the show. She'll probably request not to film with Fallon and all types of other shit. Like that's what she'll probably do. And I think that I don't know. I just think that she should not be having that type of power. I think that, bitch, everybody else has been embarrassed. You have set up there and embarrassed other people and tried to ruin everybody's reputation and all that other stuff. Bitch, you in the hot seat yet again because you keep on doing hoe ass shit and you need to bask in it. And if you can't bask in it, then bitch, get the fuck off the show. And that's just what it is. I don't feel sorry for Porsha. Porsha put herself in this predicament and she's sitting up here not really showing, like, she has no remorse about the situation at all because she feels like because she wasn't close friends with Fallon, that makes it right. It does not make it right that you went on the show. You introduced this woman as your friend on the show. We already know how this reality TV shit works. They bring somebody on the show through somebody else and they say that that's their friend. But we saw pictures of them hanging out at the club together. Her, Fallon, and Shamea were hanging out together. So regardless of anything, you knew this woman. You were in this woman's house. You were in her face. So regardless of anything, you are still fucking wrong for that. It's wrong. And Shamea is dead ass wrong for even hooking them up. Like, who does that? And you married. And you married. You married. So how would you feel if one of these broads came on this show all up in your face, but they macking on your husband behind your back? How would you feel if any one of these broads did something like that to you? How would you feel? I just think that that's wrong. That's wrong as fuck. Like, really? All in this lady house, all in her pool, all at the Halloween party at her house, all of smoking all her hookah and doing all this other shit that you don't do if you don't fuck with somebody like that. And you really think that that shit is okay? But like I said, Portia's fans are always going to sit up here and make everything that she does morally correct when we already know that it ain't. They're going to always make it seem like whatever she does is right and everybody else is wrong for calling her out. It's a fucked up situation, and I'm gonna keep calling it out until I get tired of calling it out. How about that? So at this point, I do feel like they should let Fallon come back. That's how I feel. But Shamea, girl, you ain't shit. And let me tell you something about that karma, bitch. Let me tell you something about karma. Karma always gets you back, bitch. It don't matter how long, how far, how soon it is. You gonna get it back. You gonna get it back. You gonna always get it back. You gonna always get it back. It don't matter what you do, what you say, how you do it, how you spit it, how you slice it, how you rub it the fuck down. It's wrong. You gonna always get it back because you was parading around this woman's face, right there with Porsha, all in her house and all this other shit, and you think that that shit is okay. It is fucked up. And it's just what it is. It's just what it is. That karma gonna get you, girl. You got your own husband and your own child. And you think it's cute to hook a girl up with a married ass man. You could at least wait until the divorce is final. And even then it still would have been wrong. Because you was all up in this woman's house and all up in her face hanging out with her and shit like that. Ain't no telling. You probably was talking to her on the telephone. Y'all probably was texting each other and all types of shit. You know you wrong. You know you wrong. But one thing about Porsha, she ain't gonna never admit it. She ain't gonna never admit it. She ain't gonna never think that she was wrong for shit. She ain't gonna have no type of sympathy for how she made somebody else feel. Ever gonna have no sympathy. Period. Never. But you ain't gotta do it. Because you're gonna be begging for mercy when karma comes back to visit your ass. That's what we do know. When karma come back to visit you, you're gonna be begging for mercy, bitch. You're gonna be begging for mercy when that karma come back, because karma will make you beg for mercy. And you're gonna be begging for it. You and Porsha. See, you married, Shamea. You married. Now, you on the show too. Now, how would you feel if a bride came on the show and said, y'all cool or whatever. You've been bringing her around, having her all at your house, all around your husband, all up in your pool, all at your smoking your hookah, eating your food, and all of that other shit. How would you feel? How would you feel? Somebody turns around and tried to hook somebody up with your husband that you cool with. How would you feel? I'm just trying to understand it. How would you feel? But just know, you guys, just know that Friday night on Boys Night Out, we're going to have a roundtable discussion about this. Not necessarily about Porsha and Falynn and Simon, because I think that we've all ran this story down to the ground, including myself. So it's not necessarily going to be about that threesome, but it's really going to be a discussion about whether or not you would date your friend's ex. Period. Ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend, ex-husband, whatever it is, we're going to have a whole roundtable discussion about that Friday night. So be sure to tune in to Boys Night Out as myself, Terrence, Josiah, Maddie, and Stingy Curry discuss this, because Jamar going to be out of town. So he won't be able to be a part of the conversation. But please be sure to tune in to Boys Night Out to hear us discuss this, period. Okay? Be sure to tune in at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, 9 p.m. Central, Friday night, Boys Night Out, which stars myself, Giving You the Real Tea, Josiah's World TV, Jamar84, and now Maddie Rents, featuring special guest panelist, Stingy Curry. We will be talking about this on Boys Night Out. Not Porsha and Falynn necessarily, but just that period. Just that period, okay? Now, let's get into Simon putting his home up for sale for almost $5 million bucks, okay? So of course, I have the article here from the jasminebrand.com. I got the article here, and you guys already know what the business is with this. Y'all already know when I do this, I always read the article, give my opinion, and I'm allow y'all to give your thoughts on said thing, okay? So let's talk about it, okay? Now, Porsha Williams, I'm gonna take myself off camera to read the article, okay? So here we go. Porsha Williams' fiancé Simon is selling the Atlanta home that he once shared with his soon-to-be ex-wife Falynn. Simon and Porsha Williams have caused quite a stir in the media after they announced their engagement. Much of the fuss surrounded the fact that Simon's estranged wife Falynn appeared on season 13 of The Real Housewives of Atlanta as Porsha Williams' friend. Falynn and Simon were still married at the time. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Okay. Porsha Williams denied rumors that she was ever friends with Falynn, being the fake ass bitch that she is. Now the home that Simon and Falynn shared is up for sale. The Buckhead estate, which was featured on the reality show, has a whopping 6 bedrooms and 9 bathrooms. The mansion is 13,500 square feet, and the listed price is just under $5 million. What are your thoughts on Simon selling the Atlanta mansion that he shared with Falynn? Comment below and let us know. Now that's the situation with Simon. He's putting a home that he once shared with Falynn up on the market for close to $5 million. Really, it actually is $5 million. It's just a dollar below $5 million, but you get my picture. I was wondering what was going to happen with the house now that he's now with Porsha, and I was wondering, it's kind of like, okay, so what's going to happen? Is Porsha going to move into Falynn house? What's going to happen? Then, Simon did make a couple of remarks saying that Falynn ain't broke. Falynn got money, she ain't broke. So I want to know exactly what it is that she's doing right now, because we ain't heard nothing from her. Now, I slick want to try to reach out to Falynn and do an interview with her, but I don't know if she would do interviews with people. But I slick want to do an interview with her, talk to her about the situation. That's kind of what I want to do, because I haven't seen her do no interviews. I ain't seen her talk about it or nothing like that. So I don't know. But however, I want to know what she does. I want to know exactly how she earns her money because, like Simon said, she ain't broke. She got money. It ain't like she ain't got no money. She got three children. I don't think any of them belong to Simon, and any of that. And on top of that, um, Falynn is just a year younger than me. I'm 32. Falynn is 31, so she's around my age. So who knows? But I think that, like I said, I really do think that she should come on the Housewives of Atlanta as a peach holder. I really believe that, but I hope that there's no legal stuff that will prevent her to do that. Because sometimes these men will come out the blue and want to put gag orders on bitches to keep them from speaking on them and all types of stuff. And I'm really hoping that that's not the type of time that he on, because we need her to be open and honest about every little thing that goes on. So if she does have some gag order type shit on Falynn, then it would be no need for her to be on the show. And then that gives Porsha the leeway to thought and bop the way she wants to without being called out on it, which is fucked up. Very, very fucked up. I just, I just don't see how anybody could think that that's okay, because nothing about that is okay. It ain't okay. Like, period. It's not okay. I just can't get past this whole little situation. Porsha is dead ass wrong. She's dead ass wrong. I know I drag her for filth all the time, but the bitch is wrong. And anytime anybody can sit up and really defend this shit, it's just really beyond me. She's wrong. She's wrong. She's absolutely wrong. Absolutely wrong. It ain't nothing nobody can say to me that could change my mind. I think that she's wrong. Period. Definitely wrong. And I just think that it's messed up. But like I said, and let me tell you, the reason why I'm triggered by this topic, it ain't got nothing to do with Porsha. It really don't. It's really because I myself has gone through this before. Twice. With someone that I'm friends with, fucked around with somebody that I was with. And we'll talk about that more on Boys Night Out Friday night. Like I said, y'all better tune in to Boys Night Out. Y'all better tune in to Boys Night Out, period. Okay, well, she just turned 32. My bad. But anyway, she, whatever. Just make sure y'all tune in to Boys Night Out, because y'all going to get my raw emotion about that situation. So, But I just think that that's fucked up. I think that it's fucked up, period. Fucked up ain't the word. It's just fucked up. And there's really nothing else that can be said about that. Like, I don't care what nobody say. People can make as many excuses for this broad as they want to, but it's really nothing that can be said to make this right, because it's wrong altogether. It's fucking wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong. Period. Period. It's wrong. It's nothing that nobody can say that can make me change my mind on it either. Like, it's everything about it is wrong. Everything about it is fucked up, and it's just that on that. It's messed up. Period. And then, just like with Latoya, they saying that they want to give Latoya a peach, but even though she ain't with her husband no more, she got another man. So in my opinion, I feel like she could get a peach from that alone. But because her husband don't want his kids on the show, they don't want to give her a peach. And I just think that that's just stupid to me. I think it's very stupid. You want to know why I think that that's very stupid? Is because Lisa Wu was on The Housewives of Atlanta with her husband Ed Hartwell. Keith Sweat did not want his kids on The Housewives of Atlanta, and they were not on the show, and it did not stop her from getting a peach. So honestly, if y'all can let Lisa Wu do that, y'all can let her do it. As much as we don't like her, she did give us the most excitement out this entire bum ass season, if we're really gonna be honest about it. So whether or not Adam allows the kids on the show, I think that they should still allow her to do it. That's just my opinion. Now, CC Freak says Porsha deserves. Oops, wrong one. Porsha deserves to be dragged, but what about Simon? I don't know Simon. I know Porsha. So that's how I feel about that. But if you want my opinion on Simon and his part in this, he's equally wrong for doing what he did. I think that he was definitely fucked up, and I think that he was plotting the entire time. I don't think that Portia did it by herself. I think that Simon was doing the same thing. I mean, look at how he was looking at her when they was at the pool at the house when he first saw her. I think when he first saw her, he already knew that there was something inside of you, and he knew that that's what he wanted to be, inside of you. You're out here cheating on Fallon with someone that she's cool with, and I think that that's the most grimiest dog ass gutter butt shit that you could do. Because when the shit happened between me and my friend and both guys, because it was two different guys that this shit happened with, both guys knew we were friends. They knew we were friends. Just like my friend knew we were friends and still messed with both of those guys. But they knew we were friends. And they knew that and they still pursued it anyway. That's just as grimy as the friend that did it. Cause you know we friends and you still gonna do it. He knew. You knew. You knew this woman was in your house. You knew that she was hanging out with your wife, and it's fucked up. It's definitely fucked up. And you already went already before this even came out. And I feel like the reason why you spoke out first and you went live first is to try to clear your name and make yourself look like the victim in this situation because you was already alleging drugs and you was alleging cheating and all types of stuff that you were alleging about her before this Portia story even came out. And the only reason why you were doing that is because you didn't want to get called out because you knew that this Portia shit was gonna come out at some point. That's why you did that. You did that to get ahead of the Portia shit because you knew it was coming out. Because you was already fucking Portia. And it's I y'all I could go on and on about this because like I said, hold on y'all. Due to the gag order, Fallon can't defend herself against nothing no neck, head, and shoulders Simon does or says about her. He's doing anything and everything to make her look bad without proof to justify. So, is it factual information that there's a gag order on her? Because this is my first time hearing this, and this ain't even in no blogs or nothing. I would think that if she had a gag order, the blogs would have picked it up by now. Although I would like to see more of Fallon, I don't think she should get a peach based off of this alone. The hell she shouldn't. That's the most interesting thing about her right now. But I just think that Simon and Porsha are both foul. They're both foul. I think that is fucked up. And people can sit up here and say that everybody does it or this been going on. Like, who hasn't slept with their friend's man? I'm going to tell you like this. If Josiah had a man, which he does, I would never try to pursue him. Why? That's Josiah's nigga. Why would I pursue him? If Jamar had a man, I would not be trying to pursue him. If Terrence had a man, I would not be trying to pursue him. Maddie, although me and Maddie are building a relationship based off of us sharing Jamar as a best friend, if it was Maddie and Maddie had a man, why would I be trying to get with his man? I fuck with Maddie. We cool. We're not best friends yet, but we're cool. We're still building a relationship. We're still building a rapport. We're still getting to know each other a little bit better. But I would never do that because he's in my circle. So why would I do that? Even though, like, even Tremel or Carl, Lavoncel, why would I do that to them if they're in my peripheral? You know, Jamar's more so closer to Carl and Tremel than I am. But they're in my peripheral. So why would I do that? It's too close. It's too close. Too close. Why would I do that? Adrian, expressions. Although we haven't even spoken to each other in so many years, if he had a man and he was trying to get with me, I wouldn't get with him. Although me and Adrian don't talk, why would I be trying to get with his man? And we were cool. Makes no sense. So for people to think that this is okay, for people to try to justify this just because they like Porsha, it's beyond me. 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 Period. It looks bad. Period. It looks bad. I don't care what anybody says about it. It looks bad. Period. And y'all can be mad with me, and y'all can talk about me, and y'all can do whatever you want to do. But it looks bad. Period. It looks bad. And there's nothing I can say about it. It looks bad on Porscha's behalf. It looks bad on Shamea's behalf for even hooking them up. And it definitely looked bad on Simon's behalf. Because you knew these girls were cool with each other like that. And then you go to the pen, fuck her, and all this other shit. Like, really? Boy, I tell you the truth. But y'all, that's it. That's all I got to say about this for today. I think this might be the last video I do for today. With that being said, I'll be sure to tune in tonight for those of you who watch Chasing LA. Be sure to tune in tonight to the prelude, okay? Tune in tonight to the prelude. We'll definitely be interviewing Quan the Poet tonight on the prelude, and on Friday night, Boys Night Out returns, okay? And with that being said, y'all, I'm outie, and I will talk to you guys later.